To come be with us for tonight's show. We have a great show ready for you guys, but before we dive in and invite our host up, I'm going to play a little game with a little special someone. I need you to give it up for our very important, awesome, amazing OGI, Sarah. So tonight we have a lovely game planned for you all called Fish Slap. Now, it's going to be a little interesting. We'll see how this goes. But essentially what happens is one of us will be a dealer, one of us will be playing. So for this first round, I'll be the dealer. So I'll take the deck, and I'm going to flip over the first card, which is a 10. And so then Sarah, over here, has to guess, is the next card going to be higher or lower? Sarah, is the next card going to be higher or lower?
I hope it's lower.
Lower, okay. So if she gets this right, she's good. But if she gets this wrong, then we're going to slap her in the face with a fish. But this is the example round, so she's safe. So it's higher. So if we're actually playing, she would get smacked in the face with a fish. I would get the lovely chance to do that. But that was just practice. That was warm up. I hope you're ready, Sarah. I'm going to let you start. Go ahead. Flip that first card. Let's see what it is.
We haven't established.
An ace. Is it higher or
lower?
lower?
Is that the highest or lowest?
Is it highest or lowest? What do you want to go with?
Let's go with this being the... It doesn't really matter, actually.
It doesn't.
Lowest.
Except it does in case you guess
right.
higher or lower. Okay,
right.
so it's
but
lowest.
Now it's lowest.
So I'm guessing the next card might be higher. Maybe. It's equal. So if it's equal, that's because we didn't shuffle well enough. So
we tried.
Great.
I still think that you should be...
So if it's equal, then I
slap.
lose. So I get fish slap. With a goldfish. We love that.
Goldfish.
Okay, great. Now it's my turn. All right. So first card is a joker. Okay, we're just gonna call that. It's going so well. It's a 3. Great.
Higher.
You think it's gonna be higher? It's an 8. Great. She survived. Okay.
Sweet. It's a joker.
Okay. Great.
King.
It's a king. I'm guessing, hoping and praying that this next one will be lower.
10.
It's a 10.
Yeah,
We're
you're
great.
good. You're
Okay,
good.
great. No fish
Goodness.
slapping.
Goodness.
Okay. Jack.
Lower.
Lower.
Lucky!
It's Jack. It's the same. Okay. So I gotta throw some goldfish.
Yeah.
Fish slap.
Caught one.
Okay, there you go.
6.
I'm guessing higher.
It is.
Okay, great.
Lucky.
First card. 2.
Higher.
Ace.
I want you to get hit with the next
I
one.
know.
Jack.
I'm guessing it's lower.
Yep.
Yep, it's lower.
I know, it's really boring,
It's
isn't
going
it?
super well. Higher or lower? 7. It's a 7.
That's a good one. Higher.
Think it's higher? Dang it. It is higher. It was a 10. Okay, well, we can slap you with this.
Ace.
It
Again,
was
it's
a 7, but
low.
it's low, so it's going to be higher. Unless it ties.
Barely.
Alright, it's a 6. Higher or lower?
Higher.
It's a 5! Okay, so I get to throw Swedish
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. The next kind of fish we have is
Swedish fish.
Ow.
Can I do
burger, right? It's not that.
that? We're just
2.
warming up. Okay, 2. It's definitely gonna be higher.
Yeah,
Great.
you're done. Go.
I'm not too good at this game. My brain takes a while to think about it. Okay, so queen.
Lower.
There's a queen with the same. Okay, so next level of fish. So
I've lost 3 times?
We only have one more level to go, and it's the worst.
It's a good thing I was in my hearing today.
What's the last level?
The last level? What is
I think
it?
they need to be surprised.
I think we should just wait. 7. Oh, poop. It's gonna be lower. Ah! It's an 8. Okay, so now it's Swedish fish.
Missed!
Hold on. I
Missed! Did you play softball?
Okay, you got fish slap, dog. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
4.
Higher.
3.
Shoot.
Oh!
I've officially just won the game. So the last fish slap is an actual fish. So if you see this is disgusting.
He's like
this is a real fish
Closer. They can't.
we bought at Payless earlier today. An actual real fish. Do you see
Tilapia.
do you see how gross that is? Do you see the eyeball? Ew, there's not even an eyeball. That's like missing. Ew, that's so gross. It smells great. Sarah, you want to take a
No,
sniff
I
at
don't.
it? Okay.
I don't do fish in general, and that's nasty.
All right, you
Give it a kiss.
Oh, kiss it.
Kiss or slap, you get to decide.
Yes, kiss or slap.
you get
Fish
to decide.
kiss, fish slap.
Don't whack me really hard, but it'll be a slap.
Fish juice.
Yeah, I think you need to put your
Fish.
hands behind your back.
Yeah, hands behind
You
your
have to, hands behind your back, yeah.
So nasty. The things I do for you.
That was Fish Slap. Thank you for joining. I'm so glad I won that. I didn't have teams are getting slapped by an actual fish. But now we're going to invite our host up. So give a round of applause for Mark Whitehead.
Thank you. Awesome. That was honestly such a fun game. I absolutely love that. I've never actually seen in live somebody get slapped with a fish. How did that smell, Sarah? It's nasty, yeah. Well, hey, we have an awesome show planned for everybody tonight. A couple of things. We've got Ashley is going to be the person we're going to interview tonight. Ashley White, give it up for her. Wow. We'll need to work on that. We also have our CPC youth band that's going to be here tonight. Give it up for them. Yeah, awesome stuff. Welcome to Youth Night Live. One of the things that I want to do to begin with tonight is show you a couple of funny video clips. One of these video clips, honestly, so Sarah, I love Sarah. She's our awesome intern. And one of the things that Sarah hates more than anything is this particular word called cringy. I don't know if you know this or not, but she hates the word cringy. And I honestly, there's nothing that's more cringy than watching a bunch of old people try to act cool, kind of like me every week. But there's a video clip that I found this week of a bunch of people on the news trying to act cool. So go ahead and take a look at this video clip.
Good morning, TPS students. It is testing week, and it's time to slay all day.
Yeet! Stay woke, be on fleek, and get that Gucci breakfast.
Goals. Say bye, Felicia, to that testing stress. Weather's going to be turned, right, Chris?
Yes! Toledo weather gonna be V-lit during testing week. A hundo P chance of success. You've got this, kids. Steve, how about that traffic? Are we looking
better than we're talking turn. FOMO won't be an issue. No traffic problems around any TPS schools to keep you from taking those tests.
So get a good night's sleep, do your best, in fact, be extra.
We here at WTOL are proud of you.
Good luck on your test, TPS students.
Does that make anybody else cringe?
Yeah.
Does that make anybody else cringe? I will not do the occur thing. I won't do that for you guys, but it's super cringy. But I will tell you, one thing that takes away that cringiness of watching that video is watching people, I know this sounds really bad as a pastor, I should never say this, but I find it hilarious when people mess up at things, when they kind of fail at things. And so this next video clip is someone failing at soccer. So go ahead and watch this video clip.
Go, buddy, go! Go, buddy, go!
Just watching that kid. So one of the things you guys don't probably know is that was actually Matthew Mole when he was a little kid. That's how he started out. He started out that way. And actually, I'm going to show you another clip. He got a little bit older, Matthew did, and here's another clip of him playing soccer. Yeah, so, I mean, basically same result. He hasn't really gotten much better. But finally, I just want to show you. You guys all know that I absolutely hate pets. Pets are the one thing that I just can't stand. And so, to be honest with you, I would never have this as a pet. But this lady decided to have a couple of pets. And look what happens to her that has pets.
Ow! No! Ouch! Stop! Bad boy. Bad. Stop. Ouch! Stop. Hey! Ouch! Stop.
Chickens are just like kids, honestly. You tell them to stop, and they just keep coming. So, anyways, those are the couple funny video clips that I found this week. I want to welcome now. We're going to play a game right now. So I want you to welcome with me our very own special youth leader, Malcolm Drain. Can you give it up for Malcolm Drain right now?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Did you introduce me correctly?
No, I didn't. I called you.
Could we try
This is Malcolm Drain, the youth leader, and he is not special. Welcome with me, Malcolm Drain.
It's not quite what I was talking about. Because I'm your favorite.
Favorite, yeah.
Favorite.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Favorite. Sorry, favorite youth leader. I'll get it. We are, okay, we can't do it just yet. Yeah. We're going to play a game tonight called Box of Lies. Once again, it's one of these games that, I actually
stole from the internet.
That I stole from the internet.
Good,
Yep.
good,
Jimmy
good.
Fallon plays this. So basically, the gist of it is we have a couple boxes down here, and we are going to pick one of these boxes. I'm going to open it. I'm going to show you what is in the box, and then I'm going to describe what it was in the box to Malcolm. Malcolm then has to guess whether that is the truth or the lie, depending on what it is. So, as your guest, you will go first.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you can pick any box you want, any of the lovely boxes there.
I like this box.
You will want to make sure you don't open it so that I can see it.
Can you see it?
I cannot.
Okay. Can y'all see? This is a very nice box. That's why I
It
want
is.
this box.
Is that why you picked them?
Yeah, it's a wooden box.
Okay.
What we got here? Ooh. Okay. Okay. There's some things. There's several things.
Can we see what's in the box?
Several.
Oh, yeah, y'all wanna see?
They need to see what's in there. That's kind of part of.
So there's that thing, and then there's this thing, and these are both things. Okay. Do you want to?
Was that 4 things or?
Do you? There's actually 3 things in here. There's 3 things. There's like 3 or 4.
I feel like you're already starting to lie already.
No, I wouldn't do that. We're in church. I can't do that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Do you want to know what it is?
I mean, you could. Yeah, sure. Yes,
Okay.
Tell me. Tell me what it is.
There's 3 things. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, keep talking.
Okay.
I will let you know. Okay,
Okay.
yes or no later.
So one of these things used to be alive. It is no longer alive.
Okay.
Okay. The other thing you use to play sports.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna like describe what it is?
Yeah, it's brown.
Like, is it a bait? I mean, I don't have to guess the thing. You can tell me the thing.
Oh, okay, it's a bat.
Yeah. Okay. It's a what?
It's a bat.
It's a bat.
Okay. Oh, so then you have to okay.
I have to tell you.
Okay,
I'm not
yeah,
guessing the things.
Okay.
I'm just guessing. If you
Okay,
tell me
so
the
there's a bat,
Uh-huh.
and then there's this other thing that used to be alive.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
It's a skull.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then inside the skull,
Uh-huh.
some other stuff.
Some other stuff.
Yeah. That stuff is inconsequential.
Is it brain matter?
I don't know what it is.
Is the skull big?
This is skull. I mean, it fits in this box, so it's not that big.
Okay. Okay. I think you're lying.
Oh.
I think you're lying.
This would be a skull,
Yeah.
and this would be a bat. Is that correct?
Oh, that's a bat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. That's
So,
way to go. You win.
point to me.
Point
Yeah.
you. When you said bat, I was not thinking.
I know what you meant. I know what you thought I meant.
Baseball.
Well, yeah, that was the whole
Baseball.
point.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I can see that. I saw a little bit of that.
You
I
did.
saw the color of one of the things. So don't describe the color.
Okay. Okay. So I have with me here
Yeah.
Yeah, you're too tall.
a hamster,
Stop looking at my butt.
a stuffed hamster, and some sort of can,
Wait, can we see this in the box?
water can. I showed it to the screen.
Shucks.
So there's also some,
A stuffed hamster?
yeah,
Like real or fake?
like a stuffed animal.
Like a Charmadaxid?
No.
Taxidermied.
What do you say? Derby taxi? Derby taxi.
Thanks, Ashley.
Yeah.
We could have gone the entire night and nobody would have noticed.
Well, I'm just gonna say, yeah, that he would buy Cammy.
He said
candy. You would buy, was it candy or bacon? Anyways, whatever. It's not important. we'll go to that later. And then there's, I think,
we kill a ham.
Maybe there's some magnets.
Yeah, no, I heard that, so that's definitely true.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, no, you're for sure telling the truth. This is all true.
So it's actually a rabbit. Hamster.
Okay. So if I would have said like 50% of this is true.
Yeah, but I mean,
but I said it's
yeah.
That's
there you go. There you go.
Okay. I want this one. Uh-oh.
I did not see it, just so you know.
Okay. This is a cardboard box.
Yeah. I did see the box. Truthfully, I saw the box.
Already lying.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like this is not in the middle. That may be why it's.
Oh, do you guys want to see what's in here?
Yeah.
So there's that. There's a whole bunch of stuff. This is a box full of stuff. There's not a bell. I promise. Promise it's not a bell. I promise none of this used to be alive. I promise.
Okay.
And I promise this is not edible.
Okay.
Promise it's not edible.
Okay.
Nor is it very good. So do you want to know what these things are?
Yeah, I would like to know what these things are.
Okay. Not edible thing is baby food.
Okay.
It's not edible. And then there's also...
Wait. Like...
what?
That's... Okay. That statement is actually a lie. But anyways, go on.
Okay, so am I lying or am I telling the truth?
No, go ahead.
Okay. There is an animal skin.
Okay.
There's actually 2 animal skins.
Okay.
And there's actually 3 animal skins. I lied. But that was the truth.
There's a lot.
I know. There's 3 animal skins.
Okay.
There's 3 animal skins.
Okay.
Some and some baby tooth.
Okay. Okay. Man.
And no bells. There's not a bell. There's no bells.
No bells.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that that's the truth.
That's the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's so here's one animal skin.
Okay.
That's a
rabbit.
That's an animal skin.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an animal skin.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Yep. That's definitely real.
This is an animal skin.
Okay.
And then this is also an animal skin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you did there. I see what you
thought that would throw you off.
Yeah,
because who puts 3 animal skins?
I was a little worried.
It's a bunch of animal skins.
I was a little worried. The description was a little vague, so it was a little worrying to me.
And then there's some other stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
It says, "Love is having a grandma like you." That's a terrible definition of love.
Yeah, and what I find interesting is wait,
no, let's talk. Love is having a grandma like you?
What if you don't have a grandma?
What if you don't have a grandma?
I don't know.
Does that make you incapable of love?
Probably.
Okay. Probably?
I mean, I want to know why it's all 4th of July type gear. For, like who gets that for their grandma on 4th of July?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't, but.
And maybe this is her purple
Maybe
heart.
I don't love mine. So I have a box.
Yeah, box.
And the box is
first of all,
really hard to get.
First of all, you're lying. Because you don't have a box. You have a suitcase.
I have
a briefcase.
A briefcase.
A brief suitcase. A brief suit.
A briefcase.
I think you've already messed up. I think you've already messed up. I don't think you're going to be able to say this.
It's honestly very hard to describe.
Yeah.
I have an Impact. Like
Impact missions?
Impact hair dryer.
Okay. What?
Impact hair dryer. I have an Impact hair dryer.
Would have no idea what that is.
I have a sock.
Yeah, I believe that.
I have a pineapple.
I don't believe that.
And I have an egg.
You know how I know you don't know these things?
Egg. No, I have a lemon. Pineapple, lemon, sock, and impact
Hair dryer?
hair dryer. Did you ruin it? No. I just moved my glasses and I loved it. So I mean,
hey, you know what? You pass or fits you because you can't lie. You can't lie.
Except for I lied.
True.
It's true.
And that's the truth. But you know,
Yeah, no,
it
but
could have
you,
been a lie.
you don't have any of those things.
I don't have any of those things.
Okay.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Let me back up my statement. You were not being truthful about all of the things that you had. I don't think you have a lemon because you thought it was an egg.
Okay.
I don't think you have a pineapple because I saw the size of the box. I'm not even sure if you got the box open. If we're being honest.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you
So
got the box open.
I was truthful in everything I said.
Is that a regulation size pineapple?
Was that a regulation size bat? I mean,
Yes,
you know,
actually.
no.
Yes.
Lemon, sock, impact, hair dryer. That was true. Awesome!
Who won?
It's a tie.
That would be me.
Isn't that a tie?
I know.
I like it. Yeah, we'll actually say.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
that's-
it's a tie, just like I didn't win last weekend in that game. All right, we're gonna play. Or actually, I wanna go over something else with you.
Yeah, we got
Malcolm. So we'll go ahead and sit down here. So one of the things I don't know if you guys.
You want me to sit over here?
Yeah, go ahead and have a seat over there. Yeah, I'll sit here. I'll sit here.
Okay. No, I'll sit here.
One of the things that you might want to scoot back a little bit. One of the things that you do in quarantine time, COVID time. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. One of those things that you do is, well, some people read books. Do you read books?
Only during mentoring.
Only during mentoring. Okay. Well,
That's
so
a lie.
that's. I mean, I'm
We
sure
should've-
you
we should've
read.
played that during the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, right. What mentoring book did you read? No. Anyways, we won't go there.
Holy.
Okay, so there's honestly, there's books you probably should not read. In fact, I put a list together for everybody watching and for everybody here. This is a list of books that you should not read.
Yeah.
It's called my do not read list. Okay. So let's look at this first one on the do not read list.
Why would you want to read if you've got Netflix?
I don't know. But
Maybe you don't have Netflix.
here's the first one. Microwave for one. I mean, on one hand, I see it as a skill, but on the other hand, like, that's a gourmet meal. And
That does look pretty gourmet.
I mean, microwaving.
I do have a question though.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Are you trying to tell me something? Because last,
know, right?
last
I
time I,
know.
was up here and
It
we
just-
did worst gift.
Yeah, and it was
we got 5 copies of Cooking for One.
yeah, by one person. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
So-
yeah, no, I'm not trying to tell you anything.
Okay.
I'm not trying to.
That
What's
sounds
the
like
next?
terrible.
What's the next one on my do not read list? Okay, list of persons whose names have been changed in Massachusetts from 1780 to 1883. I mean, like, why would you want this book? Why would you read this book?
What if you've got
Talk
a-
about the most boring book on the planet?
What if you've got a long lost cousin that was born in Massachusetts between 1780 and 1883?
I still wouldn't read it. I
Oh,
still wouldn't. I wouldn't read
Google it.
Yeah, Google it. That's what Google's for.
That's
What's
why
the
they created
next
Google.
one? Yeah. What's the next one on the list? Oh, this is
Natural history of vacant lots.
I mean, to me personally, this is my favorite. Real estate and such. I mean,
Well, that explains a lot.
natural
That
history
explains a
of
lot.
vacant lots. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I would pick this up in the library.
So let
For
me
free.
ask you a question.
Yeah,
Isn't it just the natural history of like land?
yeah.
Because if it's
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Like,
who
you
owns
know,
it? Who owns it?
Pages of this book have pictures of trees and things like that. Like, this is the history. This tree used to sit in this spot. No, I'm
This-
just kidding.
this tree used to be
I don't-
younger.
That's,
Is
that
that
was a
what you're-
joke. Yeah,
this-
that's a
okay.
joke. I don't look at that. All right, what's the next one? What's the next one? Oh, yeah. 10 ways to destroy the imagination of your child. Now,
Can you check this out?
yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I mean,
it's
first of all,
research, right?
the cover is a little
Perfect.
like, I mean, a gargoyle. Yeah, that word. Anyways, 10 ways to destroy the imagination of your child. I really want to know if people made money off of these books.
So here's the thing. Not only do you have to write the book, someone has to publish the book.
Right.
Print the book, put it on a shelf.
They could have self-published it, though.
That's even worse.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's true. What's the next one on
I've got this great idea that everyone is telling me is a bad idea.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to front my money.
Yeah. So this next one, ho-ho homicide. Okay. I mean, you got to admit.
That's not
You got to admit. That is like, and you need to know this. Okay, very important note on this. This is a children's book. It is a children's book. So
okay, but if this point scene drags on long enough,
well, that's true. I mean,
this might be a way to ruin your child's
this may be the history of
how to ruin your child's
how to ruin your child's imagination.
Yeah,
could be found in this book. What's the next one? The Muffin Muncher.
I've actually read this book.
Yeah,
it's not that good.
Yeah. I mean the whole pink fingernails. I don't know.
Is that
a camel or a dinosaur?
That's a great question.
It's a mix.
So if it's a dinosaur, did they have muffins?
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. Probably not.
I don't.
Probably
think
not.
So.
Probably not. I think. Do we have one more? We have one more over there. I think we have one more. Oh yeah. Oh, a couple more. Okay. The title on this. I mean, I just can't. Alaska as it used to was. I mean, I know that some people like how did it make it to print? How did somebody be like, that's not right?
You know what's wrong with this? It says Alaska instead of Kentucky.
Well, that's good. Shout out to Shelly Maddox. No, just kidding. Yeah, she is. Did you know that? Oh, well, yeah, now you know, and it's live, and we're live.
Good thing you moved.
Yep, okay. We got one. We got a couple more.
We got 4 more.
Oh yeah. Entertaining with insects.
What?
Yeah. So this book. Okay. So it's not like having insects over for dinner. Yeah, right. It's not like having insects over. It's like the original how to.
It's the
cook with insects. We're actually going to this Saturday on the Saturday DIY. We are going to pull a couple recipes from. No, we're not going to. We're not going to do that. We're actually not going to do that.
That sounds like a good thing.
Entertaining with insect
Hey, times are getting tough out there.
They are. Food shortage, everything else. It's yeah.
How do you turn insects into toilet paper?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Speaking of toilet paper, bathroom tennis. I'm just kind of wondering, like tennis is a two-person. Well, yeah. Okay, moving on. Next one.
No, that's
next one.
That's
yeah,
the move on.
Yeah. Toilet paper origami. Look, and I love the title below it, right?
On a roll.
On a roll.
Listen.
I mean.
Listen, if you got toilet paper to spare, which
nobody does.
Which hit me up.
Nobody does.
Yeah, no, this is something to do with it. Once you determine that, hey, I've gone crazy and I bought way too much toilet paper.
There's more.
You might as well turn it into origami.
My question is though, I mean, how many pages can there be in a book?
A bunch.
I mean,
you know how many sheets are on a roll of toilet paper?
That's true. That's actually,
you could go through a lot of origami.
Yeah. All right, last one. The Little Encyclopedia of Dishcloths.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this at
your house,
my in-laws' house.
Oh, okay.
Okay, time out. My mom does not crochet.
Okay.
I don't think it came from your mom.
But
what's up, Cheryl?
I get it now. It's like crocheting. It's not. See, I'm thinking it's like, hey, look up the.
It says crochet on
I didn't read that.
I only read it to make fun of you.
Okay.
I apologize.
I didn't see that.
I didn't read that.
But in my mind, when I'm thinking the Little Encyclopedia of Dishcloths, I'm thinking of
the history of.
Yeah, the history of
No, that makes it a much worse book.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's already.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But Audrey could probably use that and do it for the DIY stuff.
Yeah, she's really good.
We'll do that instead of the insects.
Yeah. We'll do that instead of the insects, yeah. Well, hey, those are all the books that I recommend not reading.
Thank you.
For you. I hope you guys.
Do you want to know the recommendations from me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anything at the library.
Anything at the library, don't read it. I actually do have a book at home.
I actually have a couple books I want to
a
read.
kid's book that is called Where's the Poop? I'm not joking. And every page you turn and then you flip up and try to find the poop underneath the.
So it's like Where's Waldo?
Yeah, the last page. Yeah, there's a
It's
kid
all
on
over
a
the
pot, and yeah,
That's where it's supposed to
it's
be.
pretty bad. Yeah.
We've had a few run-ins with Harrison this
Yeah,
quarantine. Yeah.
on poop.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Can I get that book?
Yeah, you can. Where's the poop?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been on pot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a.
You hear that,
breed.
Harrison?
Yeah.
He's not.
Okay. All right, hey. So right now we are going to move into a time of
Singing.
worship. We'll see you.
Close.
Yep. Welcome our worship team.
Alright, you guys, we're so glad to be back with you again, and just get up, spread out, whatever you want to do to get your heart ready to worship Jesus.
Worthy of every song we could ever sing. Worthy of every prayer we could ever bring. Jesus, the name of all we belong. We live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one you could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. We live for you. And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes and wonder. Show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me in the love that goes around me. Worthy of every song we could ever sing, and worthy of all the praise we could ever bring. Yeah, He's worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Yes, we do. We live for you, Jesus. And Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Yes. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Oh, we live for you. Yes. And holy, there is no one like you. There is none beside you. Open up my eyes and wonder. Show me who you are and fill me with your heart and lead me I was spending time at the dinner table last night and spending some time thinking, and just thinking about what drives me as a person. And I listed some things and was just thinking through like I'm a very passionate person. It's like my passion drives me in a lot of ways, and I love doing things for a purpose. So I'm really a purpose-driven person. And the Lord like leaned in and kind of whispered and was like, Hawk, but I don't want you to be a passion or a purpose-driven person, because your passions and your purpose, they change and shift with seasons and they ebb and flow. I want you to be a person of my presence, because my presence doesn't change. So we're going to sing a song that's just inviting the Holy Spirit in the room. And I just want to encourage you that like in this season of just seeming like shaking ground, like we do have a firm foundation, and that's in His presence and it's in His Word. So we're just going to invite the Holy Spirit in your room. So wherever you are, whether in your living room, you're in your bed watching on your phone right now, the Holy Spirit is ready to just encounter you and meet with you. And so I just want to encourage you to seek after His presence and just like lift up the name of Jesus and invite Him in that room, and He'll meet you there.
There's nothing worth more that will ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're all living for.
Yes, you are hope.
Your presence, it's your presence, I've tasted and seen of the sweetest of loves. Oh, and my heart becomes free, and my shame is undone. In your presence, Lord, come in the room, and Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. Overwhelm us with your presence. Overwhelm us with your nearness. Oh, there's nothing worth more. Nothing can come close. Nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Yeah. It's your presence. It's all that we want, Jesus. Just be close to us. And I'll taste and see of the sweetest of loves. Oh, when my heart becomes free, and my shame is undone. Yes, in your presence, Lord. It's your presence, your presence. And the Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness, Lord. And Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. It's your presence, Lord. Your presence, it's your presence. Come wash over us. We wait for you. We wait for you. Oh, let me close to you. Let me close to you. Let me close in your presence, Lord. It's all that we're after. It's all that we're after. People of your presence. Make us people of your presence. We just want to taste your nearness. Just want to be close to you. Want to be close. Want to be close.
Thank you, Jesus, that you promised closeness, Lord, that and reflecting on Easter, Lord, that you died to be close with us. Lord, that you bridged that gap. Lord, thank you for that promise that you're always close, Lord, that you're not far away, Lord, that we don't have to strain to be heard. Lord, that you're with us, that you're in us, Lord. Thank you that we always have access to your presence. Thank you that the veil was torn and your presence was released over the world, Lord, that we can experience your tangible presence in every moment. Lord Jesus, I just ask that over every person who's watching, Lord, that you would just draw in close in this moment. Lord, you promise that those who draw close to you, Lord, that you'll draw close to. So this week, as we spend time in abiding, Lord, as we spend time in worship, as we spend time in prayer, Lord, as we choose to draw close to you, Lord, I ask that you would draw close to us. Make good your promise to be near. Thank you, thank you. Lord, we just thank you that you're Emmanuel, that you're God with us. Your presence is all surrounding. Lord, I ask as we just continue the rest of tonight's show, Lord, that you would just be here in this place, Lord, that you would meet us. In your holy and precious name, Jesus, we pray. Amen. Thanks for worshiping, everyone.
Awesome, awesome. Give it up for our worship team. Awesome. Thanks, guys, so much. We are going to transition now into an interview time. And so our special guest tonight is my wife. You may know her as Ashley. That's because her name is Ashley. Her middle name is Ashley Marie, and we are showing an awesome picture of her when she was about 16 or 17 years old. And so please welcome with me Ashley Whitehead, also Medford previously.
Woo! Yeah, Ashley!
So into warm up.
If
too.
you know how old I am, you can look at the date on that picture.
Yeah, so she's not quite
I'm
that
like 22 in that picture.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
actually,
did.
how
I
do you spell
did.
your name?
Yeah, that's not how you spell it.
Yeah.
You did that on purpose.
I might have done that on
You
purpose.
did that on purpose because
I
we
was
talked
on
about it
purpose.
2
Yeah.
weeks ago.
We did as a little side joke. So, hey, babe, you know, you've been up here in front of people before, and but I mean, is there a story or something? Maybe, I mean, I know not a lot of youth leaders know you and some of those stories, but maybe there's like a story or a joke or something funny that has happened in your life. A joke? I mean, you can tell a joke. Okay, she doesn't tell jokes. But yeah, why don't you share with everybody a little bit, you know, something funny about yourself that maybe nobody knows, maybe everybody knows. I don't know.
So I have 2 things to share.
Uh-huh.
Some people probably know both, but
That's okay. You can share it.
so, I don't know how to demonstrate the one, but my workplace is how to talk to people about my awkward sleeping habits.
It's true.
And
Yeah.
I'll just
Snaps on that,
demonstrate
yeah.
on here.
Yeah.
So I like to
it's-
sleep sometimes, Indian style,
It's weird. It's so weird.
and fold it over.
Yes.
And with my pillow, you gotta get your pillow all
Fluffed up, as she says. Fluffed
And
up.
this drives him crazy.
It does. Yeah.
Where do your blankets go?
So that's the key to this whole thing. So we're married a couple months, and it's the middle of the night, and all of a sudden, the covers go flying off of me, and I'm like, "What in the world?" And so what she had done is that, and she was laying on top of the covers, and so all the covers were off of me, and it was it was pretty interesting. It was
Sometimes
different.
I just wake up and it just sounds comfortable.
There's no way that's comfortable. Like, I mean, there's just no way that is comfortable. It's just not. It's just not.
You should try it, Mark. Try it before you knock.
I am right now. This is as far as it goes. Like, I cannot. I can't. Yep, that's it. That's it. Did you say you had 2? You had 2 things. What was it?
Some people know, but I know sign language.
Yeah, she does know sign language. That's true. That's very true. Can you? Give
I
us
do
a
have a funny
demonstration?
story, but we're going to tell it in the other.
Okay, can you give us an illustration of your sign language?
I know what she said.
Okay, what'd she say?
My name is Ashley.
My name is Ashley. Wow, that's very good. yeah, okay.
Signing with claps.
Well, hey, just to help you guys get to know Ashley a little better, we're going to actually play a game right now. We're going to play a game called Catchphrase. So as we play that game, if you could welcome with me Abigail Putman and Sarah to join us on our team. Give it up for them.
You got a last name. I did.
You're just our OGI.
Oh.
OGI. Okay. Did you want to sit there? Okay. All right. All right. So how does catchphrase work? Catchphrase works very simple. There's a phrase. The other person has to catch it. They have to guess it. Points count as 1. If the timer goes off when you're holding it, the other team gets a point. And you just pass around in a circle. My teammate is Sarah. You 2 are on the team, and you and Sarah are on the team. Okay.
And we can use like words and phrases and stuff like
Yes,
that.
you just cannot use words on there. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Am I starting?
Yeah, you're holding everything. You're starting.
Ready?
Canadian, pig, chocolate,
bacon.
Yes.
Oh, it's going this way.
Hit it.
Oh. It's when somebody says something, and oftentimes it's
bad.
No. It's how it's said or what's being said is used in a
Phrase, question.
Nope. You're close.
Comment.
Nope. Keep going.
Exclamation.
Nope.
Exclamation mark.
Nope.
Exclamation point.
So and so, it.
Messed it up.
Nope.
Said it.
Nope.
Say it.
It's a long saying.
Answered it.
But when it's written out, it's
Reply.
in
Paragraph.
a
Paper. I don't know.
Am I allowed to skip them?
I don't know.
I'm going to. I don't know what that is. The first one was quote.
Quote.
Mhm.
Oh, quote. Like
Yeah.
quote or quote. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
But I don't.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. There's a famous bridge in New York, and it has a specific. Okay, it's also a town or a
Manhattan Bridge.
Thank you.
Bubble.
Wrap.
No. Bubble.
Gum.
No. Like I think it's a fish, right? Bubble.
Guppy.
Or-
Bubble guppy.
Yeah.
None of you are playing.
Smile?
Yeah.
Happy?
No one said I couldn't
So
after
to
that.
practice, you have play. Play what? Like if
Play
you practice.
practice.
If you're scrimmage. Another word for
Performance.
practice. Or a dress.
Rehearsal.
Okay, but without the last part. Of
Rehearsal. Rehearsal.
Rehearse.
Rehearse.
Thank you.
Wow. If someone touches you and makes you laugh, does she beat the buzzer?
No, not really close.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go again. Not a crocodile.
Alligator?
How come they're easy?
Okay, so it's something that you eat. Elbow pasta.
Macaroni.
I was getting
She
there.
has a good answering all of yours.
On Mark's jacket, it's not a snap, it's
Buttons.
Yes.
When somebody needs something, they're gonna cry out, "Help!" Yeah,
We're not playing.
Your hand, it's the underneath side of your hand.
Palm.
Not sweet, but
I was getting there, people.
The fruit is fresh. It's
Right, right.
yes.
You're running on a
treadmill.
no.
Track.
Yes.
Oh my. If you're in a
No.
you're in that argue.
Argue.
In a fight.
I was gonna say if you're in an argument with somebody.
All right, that's the game. Thank you so much for playing. Give it up for Abigail and Sarah. Way to go. Good job, guys. Awesome. That thing's still beeping. It's driving me nuts. Thank you so much. So much.
Turn off the beeping.
I did want to
Your microphone.
Is that my
All right. Yeah, that's your coffee. Yep. And we do have a fish here in case you guys want to see it again. This is what Sarah got slapped in.
It smells.
Slapped with, slapped
My
in.
face still feels gross
Does
when
it?
I washed
Does
it.
There's like scales and juice on
Yeah,
it.
oh yeah, I
This
know.
thing's pretty soaky.
It's pretty
like,
nasty.
Wet and nasty. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Oh. All right. So, well, that was a fun game. Catchphrase. So, just actually, I know a lot about your background and stuff like that, but maybe those of us watching, do not. Yeah, we could do a quiz if you really wanted to. But so, give us a little bit of your background, like kind of what life was like growing up, what your childhood was like, so on and so forth. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have one brother.
Younger?
He's older than
Oh,
me.
he's older than you. Okay.
He's probably not watching.
He's probably not watching. He's probably asleep.
I grew up in Kansas by way of Colorado. That's how I like to say it.
Kansas by way of Colorado.
I grew up in Kansas. I lived in Kansas until I was 16, and then we moved to Colorado Springs, and I lived in Colorado for almost 10 years. And so my dad was a pastor, and so I basically grew up living at the church. And so that was life kind of for us as we were at the church all the time. But me and my brother loved it. We lived at the parsonage. So if you don't know what a parsonage is, most churches don't have those anymore. But the house that the church owns and sits like on the church property or maybe next door or something. So we lived in the church parsonage for 8 years and could just ride our bike up to the church and back. And yeah, we loved it. So one of the funny story I was going to tell, we had two best friends that were at church with us all the time. They were the children's pastor's kids. And we made up a game inside the church because when we're there all the time we have to make up games.
Bathroom tennis.
Maybe we should have made up that one.
Yeah.
No, we made up a game called Dixie Cat. And
Dixie Cat. Okay.
nobody really knows this, but I don't know. It's not something you talk about.
Okay.
So Dixie Cat, well, there was an old lady in the church named Dixie. I think her name was Dixie Moore. And she had a shawl that she left at the church. She would wear it on Sundays. If you don't know what a shawl is, it's kind of like a cardigan, but normally doesn't have armholes. Yeah, it's normally just kind of like a scarf. Yeah, kind of like a big scarf. You wrap it over your shoulder. So she would wear it on Sundays. I guess she was cold all the time, and then she would leave it on the coat rack during the week, so it was there all the time. So when me and my brother and my two friends, we made up this game called Dixie Cat. So it was basically hide and seek, but somebody would put on her shawl and had to go find everybody else, and you had like to do this funny voice. Like, my brother was the best at doing the voice, but you'd be like, I can't do this. Dixie Cat. Just something like that. Like so bad that it like hurt your voice after you do it for like 20 minutes.
So my question is, did you ever get caught playing that by like any adults, or did your parents?
My parents were normally in the building. They just were doing.
Do they know about this?
Oh yeah, we didn't get in trouble. Well, and we kept it a secret for a long time because we thought it was kind of rude to Dixie.
Well, I mean, I would,
like,
just a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, eventually, we were basically just like playing hide and seek. All the best hiding spots, like
Friday Night Live game.
Friday Night Live game.
Yes,
Oh yeah, we can do Friday. Yeah,
called Dixie Cat.
not this Friday Night Live. Not this Friday Night Live. But, yeah.
You could play hide and seek.
I mean, that would be.
Oh, Dixie's here.
Yeah, Dixie's here tonight. Yeah, she sure is.
Woo! So that was life growing up. I felt like we went to the church a lot. We got to go to my dad was a youth pastor until I was probably like 7th grade, and like I actually went to my first youth convention when my mom was pregnant with me. So we were just, why is that funny? So yeah, that was like for me growing up.
Yeah. So kind of tell me a little bit about. Obviously, you grew up in the church and things like that. So for a lot of people that grow up in the church, sometimes they have that like they're familiar with God, but I guess more tell us about when kind of you felt like you made that decision. Would you feel like that was like a slow process, or was there like a moment that you would say, this is when I became a follower of Christ?
I honestly don't remember like an exact moment that I would say like this is the moment I got saved. I'm sure it was a very early age. It's one of those things that I grew up in the church, and I was like, probably when I got into like high school, middle school, high school, I would probably got saved probably about 20 times.
Yeah.
I'd be like in the service and be like, I don't remember exactly what happened, so I'll do it again.
Yeah.
And then like if an extra came, I'd be like, maybe for good measure, we'll just do it again.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. So, but I would say like probably a big defining moment was when I got baptized in the Holy Spirit. I was probably like 6th or 7th grade. I remember going to I think it was at like a middle school camp, and I really wanted to be baptized with the Holy Spirit, and I went to the altar and thought I was doing all the right things, and I was like making myself cry, like fake tears, and I didn't get it, and I was like so devastated. I stayed past everyone's eating snack bar, and I'm like, I didn't get it, whatever. But I feel like I was kind of faking it. I was kind of trying to make it happen on my own. So I don't know. It was probably sometime later that year. My church was very Pentecostal growing up. So we used to have tent meetings in the summer, or we'd have an evangelist come and he'd do like a week-long revival or whatever. So it was one of these times, I don't know who the speaker was, but we were having service every single night of the week. And I was there, and I remember the lady, I remember who prayed for me. It wasn't a big show the way I was trying to make it the first time, and it just happened. And so I don't know, I feel like that was just a really big defining moment for me, that I knew truly that God was real, and truly it was my faith and not my parents' faith, and not just I've grown up here all my life.
Yeah. Take us a little bit through kind of your journey, in college, and even to where you're at now. What is kind of your life? I mean, you said you kind of had that defining moment with baptism of the Holy Spirit. Kind of where are you at right now? Where has that led you to where you're right now? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know. I would just say one of the things about I feel like this has defined my life. Being a follower of Christ is I just have a sense of peace. I feel like, really kind of all the time. I mean, that sounds kind of cliche, but I don't know, there's people in the world all the time that just live in fear all the time, or they live in anxiety all the time, and I just feel like I just have peace from God all the time, and even this that we're going through, I'm not trying to bash anybody that is fearful during this time, but like I've honestly just been fine through all of this, and just know that, you know, that God's going to bring us through it and it's going to be fine. I mean, I could definitely probably not count the amount of times that I know God has been in situations. So for the two of us, this is our third church we've been on staff at, and the fourth city we've lived in. Like every time we have moved, it has been unequivocally like we knew that we were supposed to move. Like we knew, like even like we're selling our house when we were in Kansas, and I'm like, oh, I just don't know, God, if we're supposed to be doing this. And then something happens, He just confirms that, you know, that we're in the will of God and that we're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So, I mean, I don't know, everybody has those times in their life, but those are just big moments for me that I know that He sees me, that He loves me, that He's, you know, He's ordering my steps. So
yeah, I've always felt like, I think that's kind of true of almost our whole lives, our whole family, just you and me. We've always, every big decision we've made, we've always had a peace about it. Maybe some of those decisions maybe weren't easy to make in the moment, but definitely had peace about it. So kind of, we're going to close up a little bit, but the last kind of final question that I've asked everybody really is kind of what, you know, piece of advice, challenge, final thought, you know, takeaway do you want to give to kind of all the students that are watching?
Yeah. So I've been thinking about this on and off today. I even made Samuel, I'm like, go play! I need to like think about what I'm going to talk about tonight. So as a lot of you guys know, Mark and I have not been able to get pregnant yet. Yet is the key word. And our son Samuel was adopted, and we're actually trying to adopt a second time. Just hasn't, the right situation hasn't come along. But probably the last 7 months, probably, God's just been doing a lot in me, and He's just been really, just really stripping away everything that I thought I kind of wanted, or how I saw all of this playing out, like specifically with regard to us having more children. Like He's just taking away and breaking down everything that I wanted, everything that I had laid out, and just asking me to give that over to Him. He's just asking me to go deeper and trust Him more than I've ever trusted Him. And I mean, I know He's good. I know 100% He's good. I know that He can be trusted. So in one of the verses the verse that's like literally is repeating in my head all the time is, be still and know that I am God. And sometimes I literally find myself repeating that to myself, saying it to myself under my breath or whatever, multiple times a day, just knowing that He has everything in control, and it doesn't have to be. I mean, everybody can think of a situation, you know, a time in your life when you thought, oh, this is how it's going to go, this is how I want it to go, and God's like, no, that's not how it's going to happen. And I think that plays in with what we're all going through right now, being in this quarantine thing. For students, especially any seniors, like there's so many things that have happened that like, well, this is not how I saw 2020 going. This is not how I saw the rest of the school year going. You know, people had summer plans that might get canceled, spring break plans, graduation, whatever. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just a good reminder that God wants more than He wants us to trust Him completely and not focus on what we want and how we've got things going. There was a quote that I saw on Facebook a couple days ago that said, I'm gonna forget how it goes. No season is wasted, and that really stuck with me. That it's only wasted if we let a season in our life be wasted. But if we give it to God and we ask Him what we need to learn out of this situation, or how we can change our perspective, or what He's trying to teach us, then no season can be wasted. The season that we're going through in our lives, you know, waiting on a baby, you know, it doesn't have to be wasted. He's teaching me so much, and I'm learning so much. And so I just thought that was a good challenge tonight of just let no season be wasted. Ask God what He wants to teach you, what he wants you to learn, how you can change your perspective, and just be still and know that he's God.
Really good. Awesome. Well, that's all of our show tonight. We are going to. Can we thank our guests? We are going to. That's all of our show tonight. However, the producer is going to come back right now and share some awesome information about this next week. So, welcome with me, the producer.
Well, hey guys, that was an awesome show. Thank you for joining us. So glad that you tuned in to see what's happening here tonight. I just love what Ashley just shared there at the end, that no season is wasted when we give it to God. So yes, do that this week. Ask God about it. What else should you be doing this week? Our quarantine challenge. So looking back at last week, we challenged you guys to throw food in your mouth and see like how many you could get in a row. We did have a submission from Olivia Charles, so she won. So we're going to go ahead and look at a clip of what she did. Is to video yourself making your most epic trick shot. So yes, we did dunks before, but now we want a trick shot. This can be basketball, so like maybe you turn around, go backwards, go for the shot. Boom! Trick shot. Or maybe you want to do soccer. So Matt Mole, maybe you can redeem yourself for your videos earlier that we saw tonight. So go ahead, submit your best trick shot. You're going to tag us on Instagram at Connection Point Youth or on Facebook at Connection Point Church Youth. Be sure to submit those. We love you all. Have a good rest of your night. And come back next week for our Youth Night Live. Other events that are happening, you can look at our CBC Youth TV guide. I want to highlight again our DIY Saturday.
Yeah!
They did a really awesome thing last week where they did shirts. I don't know if you saw Ashley's shirt, but she was repping one that she did. So they'll be doing another DIY this Saturday, so be sure to tune in for that. And then also on Monday night, we're going to be having 2 guys and girls hangouts with your youth leaders at 8:30 on Zoom. So you're going to want to be there. Guys, we're playing video games and different things. The girls just chit-chatting for a while or whatever. But the youth leaders are planning things for you guys, so make sure to look out for those links, and those links are also in our bio on Instagram. All right, we love you all. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you for all the events that are coming up soon.
Good morning, TPS students. It is testing week, and it's time to slay all day.
Yeet! Stay woke, be on fleek, and get that Gucci breakfast.
Goals. Say bye, Felicia, to that testing stress. Weather's going to be turned, right, Chris?
Yes! Toledo weather going to be lit during testing week. A hundo P chance of success. You've got this, kids. Steve, how about that traffic? Are we looking
Better than we're talking turn. FOMO won't be an issue. No traffic problems around any TPS schools to keep you from taking those tests.
So get a good night's sleep, do your best. In fact, be extra, extra.
We here at WTOL are proud of you.
Good luck on your test, TPS students.